Hey guys, we are looking at Module 4. Make sure you're on page 397. And we're going to look at a couple of these before you get started to make sure you are ready to answer these questions. In your vocabulary box, you can mark out numerator because you will not use that. You will use unit, fraction, unit, square, and area. So remember, these yellow boxes are in Module 14. So if you need to go back and find the yellow box that has area, remember area is the amount of space an object takes up. That's the inside. Unit fraction has a numerator of what? That's right, it has a numerator of 1. And unit square would be when you are talking about area. Okay? So, then you're going to divide this into two, and we did this the other day, so you know how to divide that into two equal parts. And then write your unit fraction here. Read that carefully. Divide this into 4. What is the unit fraction on 7? This is really quick and easy. Now, number 8, I want you to look at it because this is another one of those select all questions. You will have 3 answers here. So you might want to put yourself a little 3 there so you know. Okay? All right, so I'm going to work on this while you're working on it, and then we'll go over the answers at the end. Okay, so work carefully, and I will see you in a few minutes. Make sure all of your questions are answered before you hit play so that we can go over what you did. Okay, I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, guys. If you're not ready to go over these answers, pause that, hit that pause button. Make sure all of your work is done before we go over it, okay? Because this won't take long to go over, so if you need more time, hit that pause button. If you're ready, let's go over what you did. Number 1, each equal part that a whole is divided into is a unit fraction, okay? That's just the definition. And that was in one of those yellow boxes. If you need to go back in Module 14 and look, it's right there in one of those boxes. All right, the number of unit squares needed to cover the surface is the area. And a square with a side length of 1 unit is called a unit square. Okay? Sometimes these two get flip-flopped, so make sure you've got the right unit in the right blank. So unit fraction here, area, unit square at the bottom. All right, number 4, you were to divide that into 2 equal areas. So I just drew a line from that top vertex where the 2 come together and a line straight down, and one of those would be 1/2. Number 5, Martha's got a little problem here. Now Martha said, I colored in 1/8 of that. Well, she did color in 1 of the 8 parts, but what's wrong with the parts? Yeah, those parts are not equal. It's bigger than these here. So no, Martha didn't shade in 1/8 because the parts are not equal. And that's a big thing with fractions. Your parts have to be, that's right, equal. All right, turn the page when you're ready. If you need to pause it to get those words down, you do that. I hope you got that one without having to make a bunch of changes on that one. Because looking at that, you should be, a red flag should jump up whenever you say, oh, wait a minute, look at this. This is smaller than these over here. So we can't use that as a fraction because the parts have to be equal. Okay? On the other side, you were just supposed to divide this into 4 parts. And I just did a big plus sign in the middle. Now, if you wanted to, you could have done something like that where they were horizontal, or you could have had a square with the lines are vertical. As long as you've got 4 parts and they're equal, it's okay. What unit fraction does the circular shape represent? You have eighths, and if you're talking about 1 for a unit fraction, it will be 1/8. Then the last one, all the shapes that are equal, well, that's these two at the top and E. So A, D, and E. B and C definitely are not equal parts. Okay? All right, look over that because your test is next, and I will see you later.